Okay guys, we got a 9802 Lexus LX470 radio climate control bezel. I'll show you how to take it apart and replace all the buttons. So what happens with these is you'll press the button and it won't do anything. You have to really press hard to get it to do anything. So these buttons go bad, you have to remove them and then resolder them in. So first thing you're gonna do is there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Phillips screws. So we're gonna remove those first. Okay, so remove those screws. Now we got this connector we got to remove from the bottom, this one right here as well. And then there is a screw right here, a Phillips screw. Whoever worked on this before, that was already out. And just got some weird stuff going on here. That screw's not even supposed to be there. So I'm gonna remove that one as well. Okay, so now this should just pop up, which it does. And we're gonna remove these two cables. We're gonna remove this red one first, right here. And to do that, we're just gonna pop it out with a flathead screwdriver. Okay. So we're just gonna pry this out a bit, and then pry the other side out. And yep, it breaks right here all the time. It's not a big deal. You can put a little bit of glue on there, or you can just leave it like that. I'm just gonna leave it because honestly, it's not a big deal. Probably happens to half the ones that I take out. And then for this one, kind of the same thing. We're just gonna pop this side up. And pop the other side up as well. And take that one out. And then on this side, what you want to do is push it down right here and then just pull it out. So that's the best way to do that. This one's probably the one that breaks the most, so watch out for that. But yeah, now we have it ready to go. The board is out and we can put this aside. Okay, now that the board is out, if you want, you can remove these LEDs. They're 4 of the big ones, and I'm gonna link all of this in the description, so check it out. And then 5 of these smaller ones. Someone already took this apart and replaced, I think they replaced these LEDs. You know, I'm not really sure because they definitely look different, but they still have the green nipple on them. You can also just remove this green nipple. It's just a plastic piece, a rubber piece, and then you'll have white lights instead of green lights. So we're gonna first take these out. I'm just gonna push these plastic pieces down. And now we have it ready to do the desoldering and remove all of these blue switches. I've seen people take this piece out, the blue piece out, and clean the contacts, but it's a lot easier just to replace them. And again, I have the button replacement kit in the description, so check that out. And this is the same for a Land Cruiser and Lexus LX470. The Land Cruiser just has like 13 buttons, while the LX470 has like 16 or 17. Okay, so we got this ready. I'm gonna use a set of these just to help me remove these buttons, and then a desoldering gun. If if you do a lot of desoldering, this is definitely worth getting. It sucks out the solder. So, and I will link this in the description as well. I like it a lot. So obviously we let it heat up. I'm going to show you how to do this one. I'm just going to do a couple so you can see how you do it. You're going to stick it on there. And then I'm going to suck it out. Suck all that solder out. And you can see now there's a hole there. So it sucked it all out. We're going to do this one now too. And that one has a hole as well. So from there, this is kind of the hard part. Sometimes these are easy to remove, sometimes they're not. Just depends how much solder you get out. So this one's kind of hard. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pry that in like that and push down while I heat it up. And yep, that helped it get out a lot easier. So we got that one down. I'm just gonna throw that away. And we're gonna continue on to the other 16 of them. Okay, so I got some of these already in. I'm gonna show you how to put these other ones in. I'm gonna just stick this in like this. So it's all the way flush. Go to the other side. Sometimes they will stick there without you doing anything. Sometimes you have to hold them in, but you just solder it in like this. And then go back, stay in. Okay, so this is how it's gonna look after. Got all of those in, ready to go. And this isn't a perfect job. Like, I rush this a lot, so my desoldering gun is clogged and I gotta unclog it, but yeah, that's kind of how it's gonna look. I have to put the rest of the lights in and we'll be good to go and put it back together.